Good morning. Hello. Am I audible? Is my voice reaching to all? Can I get the responses, please? Yes, no? Guys, is my voice reaching? Can I get the responses? Okay. Hi, Pramanvita. Hi, Mitrunjay. All right, guys. So from where we have to start today? Good morning, Mitrunjay. Okay. Yes, we have to start an Azure Data Flow in Azure Data Factory. Data flows in Azure Data Factory. We have to start from. So it is saying page number 108. Yeah. Fine, we have to start from here. Data flows in Azure Data Factory. So see here, guys, mapping data flows are visually designed for data transformation in Azure Data Factory. So data flows normally be used in Azure Data Factory, okay, to give some shape to the data, okay, and whatever the data that we are having in our source system, okay, the client wants the data should not be copied as it is. The data should not be copied as it is in the destination. Before the data gets loaded into the destination, he wants the data to be in so and so, okay, shape, in so and so, what I can say, with so and so requirement. Okay, if with all those requirements, with all those things, the data will be loaded into the destination with the help of a data flow transformation. Data flows allows data engineers to develop data transformation logic, okay, without writing the code. What it is saying, data flows allow data engineers to develop that data transformation logic without writing the code. The resulting data flow are executed as activities within Azure Data Factory pipelines that use scale-out Apache Spark clusters. Data flow activities can be operationalized using existing, okay, using existing Azure Data Factory scheduling, okay, control flow and monitor the capabilities. Okay, fine, guys. Is that clear? Mapping data flow provides an entirely visual experience with no coding required. Your data flow run on ADF managed execution cluster for scaled out data processing. Azure Data Factory handles all code translation, path optimization, and execution of your data flow jobs. Below is the link for Azure Data Flow for the transformation. So see here, guys, if I put it in a very simple words, if I put it just in simple words, then what is happening here in data flows, we are using different transformations, like how we have used activities, okay, and with these transformations, okay, we are converting the data, we are converting the business requirement into technical, and then we are loading the data into the destination. Okay, fine. So based upon the client requirement, we can choose the data flow. And in data flow, we use transformations. What transformations we can use in data flow? Join transformation, conditional split transformation, exist transformation, union transformation, lookup transformation, etc. The limitation we have in data flow is we cannot connect to the data flow from on-premises. We cannot connect the data flow with on-premises. Okay, we are having two types of data flows: mapping data flow and rambling data flows. Okay, so mostly we'll work on mapping data flows only. Okay, so implementation steps for data flow in Azure Data Factory. Okay, so we'll see this lab. Okay, so if we see the lab, then it will be much more clear for us. Okay, All right. So I'll say that create a storage account of type blob storage account, contain inside the storage account, and place a .csv file in it. Okay. So let me go to the Azure portal here. Okay. I'm having already storage account. Yeah, this is the storage account. Let me click on this storage account. Okay, and I'll just take this storage account only. I'll upload some CSV file inside this storage account. Okay, I'm having multiple CSV files. Okay, I'll just keep some two CSV files here. Okay, fine. Some two CSV files I'm keeping inside this storage account. Create ADF, link services, and wiki and delimited text. Okay, so I'll say here ADF. Data factories. Okay, I'll say here Naresh ADF 1944. Then the ADF gets created here. Okay, I'll launch the ADF Studios. Okay, I'll create the link services. I'll say here blob ls blob essay. Okay, in ADF Studios, click on author, click on three dots, data flow, new data flow. Okay, click on the arrow in pipeline canvas and add source. What I'm saying here now, okay, data flow. Okay, so here till now okay, we are having data sets and pipelines, and now we'll create a data flow. This one, data flow, this one. I'll say here new data flow. Okay, I'll give any name. Let me give it as data flow 1. Okay, fine. And then click on the arrow in pipeline canvas and say add source. This one. Click on this one and say here add source. Okay, this is source transformation. This is source transformation. Okay, a source transformation is what? Source transformation configures our data source for the data flow from our source system. To fetch the data from our source system, we'll use the source transformation in ADF. To fetch the data from our source system, okay, we use the source transformation in ADF. ADF data flow, when we design, okay, our first step is always configuring a source transformation only. When we are designing a data flow, our first step is to configure the data flow transformation only. Click on source 1, click on source settings tab. For dataset, click on plus new. Click here, source setting tab, and say here plus new. For dataset, say here plus new. Okay. In search type blob, click on Azure Blob Storage account, continue. Say here blob, Azure Blob Storage account, say continue. Okay, give the name as what, ds blob SA. Okay, giving name as what, ds blob SA. This is the link services we have created just now. And now file, we have to pick the file. For file path, click on the folder icon, go inside the container, click on this csv file. Okay, come here, pick the file, any one file you can pick here. Fine, this file I have picked. Okay, and then it is asking me to pick the sheet name. Okay, is loading, just hold on. Okay, go inside the container, click on the .csv file, check the box first row as header and say okay. Why it is not coming? Okay, for file path, click on the folder icon, go inside the container and click on the file. Okay, why it is not giving me the file sheet? Schema import failed. Please select a worksheet. Okay, fine. So what I have done, I have taken the file here. Okay, if you see here what I have done, okay, I have taken a file. Okay, if I go for preview data, it's getting failed. Okay, okay, let me see going forward what will happen here. Okay, so data set we have created. Then in source settings tab, output stream name. Okay, details data. Give the name to your control, something like this. Source settings tab, give the name as details data. Okay, for option, check the box for allow schema drift and infer drift column types. Okay, see here, this is the options I'm having. Allow schema drift, infer drift column types. Okay, because here what we are doing, we are integrating our source file with this source transformation. So our plan is to see this data, the file data in this source transformation. Okay, that's why we are doing this configuration. Okay, make validate option enable for data flow debug. This is compulsorily you have to do. I'll say here, okay, fine. Make validate option enable for data flow debug. This will take some time, guys. See, this is just loading. This will take some time. Okay, so I'll just wait for it. You will get a green check mark. You will get a green check mark here. Okay. After we enable data flow debug, now we can notice here green check mark beside the data flow debug option. Something like this. Okay. So just hold on. Okay. So data flow debug is getting enabled here. Until it is enabled, the transformations what we are keeping inside the data flow will not work properly. So we have to wait till it gets enabled. Okay. Done. So it is now enabled. See, we have to get some green check mark like this. This is compulsorily needed, guys. This is compulsorily needed. Okay. So after this gets, see, I have highlighted here also. This should get green check mark. Okay. First, click on details data, data preview tab, and then refresh. So I'll say here what it is saying. Transformation stream is invalid. Fix error to enable data preview. Click to see the error. Please select a worksheet. The point here is worksheet is not coming now. Worksheet is not coming. That is the problem. Here it is asking us to select the worksheet. This is the new feature which has been launched. This feature was not there previously. So if I come here, home, storage account, okay, drop service, data is there, 2017 students batch. 2017 students batch. Okay, let me open this one. 2017 students batch. The worksheet name, right? So it should come here. The worksheet name should come here. It is not coming. Why it is not coming? I'm not sure, guys. I say browse. Hmm. If I choose only folder, then that will not happen, I believe. I think I have to publish all, guys, first. I have to publish all first. Let me do publish all first. Acha. No sync transformation found in the data flow. Okay. It is saying sync transformation is not found. 1 minute. I'll keep this sync transformation here. Okay. Before that, I'll just delete this one. Okay. Data set is there now. I'll do the publish all. I'll delete this data flow. Okay. Okay. It is publishing. Just hold on for a minute. Actually, they have launched this new feature. This sheet name was previously not there. Okay. Link services got created. I'll go to new data set, blob, continue. I'll give here ds blob sa link services. I'll take this file. Okay. Fine. This is done. I'll do publish all and publish. Just hold on. Okay, publishing got succeeded. This time publishing got succeeded. Okay. I'll go to the data flow now. I'll say a new data flow. I'll say here add source. I'll see here data flow 1. Data set, I'll select this one. Okay. I'm selecting this one. Enable data flow debug is there. Okay. See, until I put here the sync transformation, publishing will not happen. That is okay. Okay. My intention here in this demo is just whatever the data I'm having in my file, in this file, whatever the data I'm having, that should be visible here in the source transformation. Let us see whether the data will come here or not. It will come, guys. It will come. The 6 sense is saying now it will come. So it is fetching the data from my file. From this file, it is fetching the data and it will present in the source transformation. For the first time, it will take a lot of time. After that, it will quickly produce the data, will quickly present the data with a refresh. Super. Super. See here, the data got presented. Data is getting presented in our source transformation. So I'll say that okay. I'll say here okay. Step 4, create a data set. Okay. Example ds underscore blob sa. Okay. After that, Click on source one, click on source settings tab. Okay, source settings tab for data set. Okay, for data set. Okay, give DS blob SA. DS blob SA. Okay, fine. This is what a simple process. Okay. Then after that, what it is saying in source settings tab, output stream name, give this date as details data. Check the box for allow schema drift and allow infer drifted column types. Okay. So here, this one you have to select both. Make validation option enable for debug. Yes, this you have to do. Okay. Click on OK. Now we can notice here green check mark is there. First, click on details data, data preview tab, refresh. Yes, details data. Here you have to give the name as details data. Details data, data preview tab, and then refresh. Okay. Details data, data preview tab, and then refresh. Click on projection tab, detect data type. Projection tab. This is our projection tab. Detect data type, and here we can see the source column data type and change if needed. Like for years, pass the column as integer. Name, pass the column as string. Like this, data types. This is the data getting presented. In projection tab, import projection. If you say, here we are having columns, data types, column and its data types. So sometimes you may require to change the columns data type also. Okay. So see now, student ID, it is giving a short, student name is string, address is string, department is also string. This is fine. Sometimes for student name, if you're having integer, something like that, then this is not correct. Student name is what characters, Arun, Rajesh, Rahul and all. So it should come string only. So that's why we can change here the data type of the column. If all is correct, then no need to change. No need to change. That's what I'm saying here. Okay. Our final output is what basically is that when I click here on data preview, refresh, then I should get the data. This is what the demo. This is what the demo that we have done. First demo, first lab with the data flow transformation. Publish all, okay, will not be completed because we have to put one sync tab here, sync transformation here. Source transformation is to extract the data from the source system. Sync transformation is to load the data into the destination. So until we keep the sync transformation, until we join these two transformations, publish will not happen. Okay, that is a protocol for data flow transformations. Okay, fine. That is what I want to say. Next is what we are having inline datasets in data flow source. Okay, inline datasets in data flow source control in source settings tab. Inline datasets are Spark. Like whatever the transformations we are doing inside the data flow, they are internally converted to Spark scalar code, and it will run on top of Databricks Spark cluster. Since it is a driver and cluster code is a group of machine. Instead of running in a single node, it will run on a group of machines parallelly, and it will provide the output for us. Okay, fine. So it's basically run on a group of machines. Okay, fine. That is what it is saying. Next, inline datasets are native to Spark, and when we create a source transformation, whether your source transformation is defined inside the dataset object or within the source transformation, most formats are available in online in only one or the other. Okay, this is all theory, guys, about the datasets. This is all the theory. Okay, inline datasets. This is about inline datasets. Okay, so implementation steps of data flow with source, filter, and sync transformation in ADF with a inline dataset. So see guys here, source transformation we always use in our ADF. See, two transformations we always use in our ADF pipelines. Okay, in our ADF, two transformations will always use. What is the two transformation we always use? First is source transformation. The other one is sink transformation. Okay. Source transformation is to, okay, this is to fetch the data, the source system. This is to fetch the data from the source system. And sink transformation, this is to load the data into the destination. This is to load the data into the destination. This is to load the data, okay, into the destination. This is to fetch the data from the source system. This is to load the data into the destination. And between this source and sink transformation, okay, in between this source and sink transformations, okay, we are using some other transformations, okay, to fulfill the business logic. In between source and sink transformation, we are using some other transformation to fulfill the business logic. Okay. Getting, guys, is that clear? Yes or no? Fine. So what we'll do here, see, we are using, okay, this is our source storage account, which is carrying the data, source transformation, sink transformation. And in between, we are using your filter transformation. In between, we are using your water filter transformation. Okay, this source transformation is fetching the data from the storage account, source storage account, and sink transformation is loading the data into the destination. Whatever the data this source transformation is fetching, exactly as it is, that data will not get loaded into the destination. Okay, exactly as it is, that data will not get loaded into the destination. Here we are using in between the filter transformation, okay, which will make the changes in the data, accordingly as per the business requirement. So here I have given the details about the source transformation, filter transformation. Filter transformation allows rows filtering based upon a condition. It allows rows filtering based upon a condition. The output stream includes all rows that match the filter condition. The filter transformation is like where clause in SQL. It's like a where clause in SQL. Where clause is used for what? To filter the records in a table. And when we fetch the data from the source system and want to filter the data based upon some business requirement, then we'll use the filter transformation before loading the data into our destination. Sink transformation is used for what? Okay, after we finish transforming our data, okay, write it into the destination stored by using the sink transformation. Every data flow requires at least one sink transformation, but we can write to ask many sinks as necessary to complete our transformation flow. After we have done with logic as per the project requirement, we'll finally use a sink transformation. To load the data into the destination system. Each sink transformation is associated with exactly what data set, object, or link services. Okay. Fine. The sink transformation determines the shape and location of our data to load it finally into our destination system. This all you have to keep in mind, guys. That's all you have to keep in mind. Okay. So this is what the diagram. This is what the diagram for our lab. Okay, fine. So what I'll do, I'll consider this blob storage account, this one only. This blob storage account I'll consider. Okay, this blob storage account only I'll consider. I'll upload this Excel file, this CSV file, whatever the file it is asking me to upload. Create a container inside storage account, place the below CSV file inside it. Sales file 2020 USA, UK, India. So I'll say here upload. Okay. I'm uploading this file, okay, inside my storage account. Fine. Then next, what I'll do, okay, create a storage account of type ADL Gen2. Create a container inside the storage account. Yes, that storage account is also ready. This is the destination storage account. Okay, and I'm having a container inside this storage account that is ready. Okay, and I hope there is no files here. Okay, I'll just delete this one. Okay, this container, destination container is also ready. Create ADF, create two link services, ls blob sources, ls gen to destination. So I'll take this ADF only. Okay, I'll go here to manage this link services. I can see that this is for my source storage account. Okay, ls blob sa. Likewise, I'll create one more link services for my destination, that is gen 2. I'll give the name as water. Okay, I'll give the name as water ls gen 2 destination. Okay, ls gen 2 destination, subscription, storage account. Click on create. Okay, fine. Here, this is we have created. Now, at the same time, it is asking also create two data sets in ADF for blob storage account with this name, for Gen 2 storage account. This is for source storage account. This is for destination storage account. Okay, I will go here. Okay, I'll remove this data flow, guys, because until this data flow is there, it will not allow me to do the publish all. So this demo is completed, our first demo. I'll better delete it. Now I'll say here for data set. I'll say here Gen 2, continue. Okay, I'll give the name as water, DS Gen 2 destination. Fine. I'll take this file. Okay, it is not reflecting. I have to refresh it. I have to refresh it. I have to refresh here. I have to refresh there also. So let me go to blob services, source container. Okay. I will refresh this one. New folder it is asking. Okay. It is not detecting my file actually. I have to refresh, but I'm not finding option. Let me see here now. File is there, na? Okay, sorry. Shit. This is destination, na guys. This is destination. How come file will be there here? Okay. Yes, correct, correct. Fine. I'll say here none. I'll say here okay. Done. Data set we have created. Okay, two data sets I have created. One this one and another one is this one. If you want, you can change the data set name. Okay, DS blob source now. You come here and you can change the data set name if you want it. Fine. DS blob source, DS destination, done. In ADF Studios, click on author, click on three dots, data flow, new data flow. I'll say here, new data flow. Okay. And give the data flow name as what? DF underscore data flow. Add source. And what I'm going to do, click on the arrow, add source in source settings tab, output stream name as source data. Okay, output stream name as what? Source data. Okay, source type, click on inline. Okay, click on inline data type, delimited text. Okay, what I'm saying here, inline data set type, it is asking us to, okay, delimited text. Inline data set type. Delimited text. Okay, fine. Because here in storage account we have kept a CSV file, and also in dataset we created using delimited text only. Link services, this one which I have created, ls blob sa. Okay, fine. I have created a link services with the ls blob sa name. That's what I'm giving here. Don't get confused, guys. Okay, click on source option tab for file path. Click on browse. Okay, click on source option tab for file path. Click on the browse. Okay, and pick any one of the CSV file. We are having one CSV file only. And if you want to load the data from multiple files, then select the radio button wildcard, and for file name text box pass this one. Okay, right now I'm having only one file. That file I will take it. Okay, select this file and say here okay. If you want to load multiple files, then what I'm saying here, select the radio button wildcard for file name text box. This one. Okay, this one you have to select. And then you have to say here what a star.csv. But I'm having only one file, so I'll take file radio button. Scroll down a little, source option tab. Also check the checkbox first as header. Okay. So here you have to select, scroll down a little, first as header. This you have to select. Check the checkbox for first as header. Enable data flow debug. Click on source control transformation. Enable data flow debug is already there for us. That is good. Projection tab, import schema. Projection tab, say here import schema. Say here import. Okay. Window open, right? Click on import. This I have done. Click on plus symbol below the source control. A window will pop up, and in that search type filter and select filter transformation. So just hold on. Country string, year short, product type string, sales short. Okay, fine. Sales is having numeric data, 490 sales, 510 sales, whatever it is. That's why short, we can give short or integer, anything is fine. Okay. I'll say here filter, search here filter. This is the filter came. Just click the filter transformation will be launched. filter transformation will be launched. Click on filter transformation in filter settings tab, output stream name. Okay. In filter settings tab, output stream name, give filter the rows. What I'm doing, I'm filtering the rows here. Then click on filter on box. Click on open expression builder. Okay, filter on box, open expression builder. Okay, save and finish. Write this expression. So what I'm saying here, I'm saying that, okay, I want the records. If you see here in the source file, in my source storage account, in my source file, what data I'm having data for year 2020 and for products, electronics, digital, food items, cosmetics. I'm having records for electronics, records for digital, records for food items, records for cosmetics. Okay. What I am doing, I am saying that I want the records only for electronics. I don't want other records, digital, food items, cosmetics. These all records I don't want. I want only electronic records. That's why I'm saying here, product type electronics for the year 2020. Say here, save and finish. That's it. This is the condition I have applied. This is the condition I have applied. Okay. This expression can be written purely on the .csv file columns. Note, very, very important, guys. Can be written purely on .csv file columns that we are uploading. Here, product type or columns we are having in .csv that we have uploaded or placed in step 1. Always ensure the column names we are mentioning in the expression should have the same column in the CSV file. See here, normally what happens, this column year, when you are writing in your expression, it should be there in your CSV file compulsory with the same spelling. Product type, it should be there here in your CSV file with the same spelling, with the same format. Product underscore type. If you say here like this, it will be a gone case. The problem here is it will not show you any error. It will not throw any error. Okay, so that's why be careful. Be careful exactly the column names, however it is in your CSV file, you have to write it. Save and finish. That is what I'm trying to say here in this note. Okay, click on filter transformation data preview tab and then refresh. See now the data got filtered here. So we are getting only electronic records. In filter transformation, we are getting only electronic records. Okay, is it showing error? Okay, let us see. No, it is not showing any error. If it is showing any error, then the data will not get reflected here. See data preview. See here in source transformation, how much data is there? See in source transformation. See, we are having data for electronics in source transformation. We are having data for electronics, digital, food items, cosmetics. Right? We are having data for electronics, digital, food items, cosmetics in source transformation. When it comes to filter transformation, as per the business expressions, what we have written, the data got filtered only to electronics. Getting guys, is that clear or not? And our client wants that only. Nah? Our client wants that only. Client is saying that, okay, what client is saying? Client is saying that he don't want. Client is saying that he don't want all the records. The records or all the data loaded into the destination. Okay, he wants only, okay, few specific records to be loaded into the destination. Okay, and that record should only load it. So what is the records he want? He want only electronic records. That's why if you compare with source transformation records and filter transformation records, here the records got filtered. Okay. It is showing, no, it will not throw any error actually. It will not throw any error. If you come here, okay, where it is showing red color? Where it is showing red color, Shiva? If the column name is different in the CSV file, acha, here it is saying, here you are saying, okay. Acha, okay, yeah, okay, fine. No, this is, it is showing because of spelling, because of like, something I can say, how can I say, see, I understood. This is what it is showing right now. This is what is showing red color. At the end of the line, acha, this one. Acha, this one you are talking about. Extreme right. Complete right. Okay, understood. No, sometimes what happened, see here, if I say product, okay, fine. It is giving you a hint. It is giving a hint, guys. Okay. So if I say here, but I have experience for some columns, if you give wrong also, it will not give you any guidance. Okay, it will not give you any guidance. Till instead of seeing here on the extreme right, you are getting red color here only. Red underscore you are getting here only, right? Fine. Okay. But for some columns, maybe in the future classes, I'll show you. Okay, if you give wrong column name or if you do any typo, spelling mistake you do, then it will not show. That also I'll show sometimes. Okay. Fine. This is what the filter transformation is giving us only the specific records. Okay. Fine. Then next, what I'll do in sync transformation now. Okay. I launch the in filter transformation. I'll launch the sync transformation now. I'll come here. I'll say here sync transformation. Sync. Click on the sync transformation. Okay. Click on sync transformation, sync tab, output stream name, sync data. Okay. Output stream name, sync data. For data set, give this one, DS Gen2 destination. Let's say here DS Gen2 destination. This data set we have created above, publish all and publish. Now see, sync transformation is launched. Nah? This is done now. Now it will allow you to publish. See, now the publish all is working. So what I have told, always remember in data flows, okay, until you put or until you launch the sync transformation, okay, in your data flow, it will not allow you to, okay, do publish all and publish. Okay, fine, publish. Please remember this, very important. Okay. Fine. I am doing here publish all and publish. Now, by default, ADF will take auto resolve integration runtime to copy the data from source to target. And if we want, we can even set the IR of our choice as shown in the below step. Okay, you can create an integration runtime of your choice also. Okay. Fine. So what it is saying, ADF Studios, go on manage integration runtime plus new, say here, Azure self-hosted integration runtime. Okay, so let the publishing gets completed here. Go to manage integration runtime. You will get this one by default with Azure Data Factory plus new, say here, Azure self-hosted integration runtime. This we have created for exercise package in our last class. I'm taking this one. Okay, say here, continue. Okay, I'll take here Azure or self-hosted. I'll take self-hosted. Okay, continue. Azure. Sorry, here I have to take Azure. Okay, continue. Give the name. I'll say integration runtime 1. Okay, let it be the same name. Create, publish all. Okay, so this integration runtime 1 I have created. Manage integration runtime. Click on integration runtime 1, data flow runtime. And here we can decide the compute size. Okay, this is our integration runtime, data flow runtime. Here, what is the compute size you want? If you want medium, large, depends upon. If you say your medium, then the performance, the compute power, processing power for your integration runtime will be medium. If you want, you can say a large also. But remember, if you are choosing whatever, you will get the price. You have to pay the bill accordingly. I'll just go with medium here as of now. Okay, I have choose here what medium. Decide the compute size like small, medium, large, or even customize accordingly as per the project requirements. Apply and publish all. Okay, publish all is not enabled for us. That's fine. Then next, create a new pipeline, name run data flow. Drag and drop the data flow activity control. Why we are doing this? Because we have to load the data into our destination. Na? Here, finally, we have to load the data. Right here, finally, the filtered electronic records, we have to load it here. That's why ADF, to run the ADF, we have to create a pipeline because ADF cannot run by itself. ADF cannot run by itself. We can run ADF with the help of a pipeline only. That's why I'm saying here, okay. Activities pane to pipeline canvas, click on data flow activity. Okay. Give name as what? Run data flow. Drag and drop data flow activity control from activities pane to pipeline canvas. Data flow activity. Data flow activity. This one. Okay. Click on data flow activity name. Run data flow. Name in settings tab. Data flow. This one. This one you have to give. Data flow. See my cursor. This data flow I'm calling here. I'll say here integration runtime 1. I'm saying integration runtime 1. Okay. Publish all, refresh the page. If publish all is succeeded. Okay. Integration runtime 1. Come to pipeline, click on data flow control, settings tab. And here for logging, they will choose basic. Okay. Fine. Ready button, publish all and publish. Then, if you want the file name in your destination, Gentoo storage account as per our choice, then come to data flow, click on sync transformation settings tab, file name. Okay. Option name file as column data. So let the publishing gets completed here. Hold on. Then I'll come here, sync transformation. Okay. File name option, I'll give it as what? Name file as column data. Okay, name file as column data. Choose any column name you want. I'll say here product type. Okay, product type. This is what I want the file name into my destination. Okay, product type. That's what I'm saying here. Okay, choose any column, publish all, come to pipeline, debug. Now here we can see our file in the destination storage account as per the file name we want. Okay, I'll say here publish all, publish. Okay, 1 minute. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Here you are asking me, right? Okay, logging levels. So when the pipeline runs, it will record all the logs for you, what all happened and all. I'll not go for verbose. I'm just going for basic logging information. None means it will not create any logs for you. It will not keep any logs for you. I'll go with basic level logs only. That is fine for me. Okay. That's why I'm going here with the basic. Okay. Verbose means it is something different table. It will capture the logs for our pipelines and our data flow. Okay. So we'll just go with basic level only, because whatever the logs, if we are capturing, that will be in verbose form, then the charges will be very high for us. So basic level logs for our pipelines, if you're having, then that is sufficient. Okay, fine. So I have just done the publish all. Now debug. I'll debug the pipeline. This pipeline I'll debug. If I debug this pipeline, then I'm expecting a file here to be loaded into my destination. Okay, the pipeline is in progress. Just hold on. Done. Pipeline succeeded. Come here. Take a refresh. See, electronics. A file got created with a name called electronics. If you see here, you will find the data. Only electronics data is there. Okay, and country, year, and sale. Okay, in a much better way, we can present the data. Okay, in much better way, we can present the data also. I'll show that in the upcoming classes. In the upcoming classes, we can present the data in a much better way, that I'll show in the upcoming classes. Okay, fine. So the pipeline has been completed successfully. Okay, hence using data flow transformation, we are inserting or dumping the data into different targets by application filters as per the business requirement. That's it. Okay, fine, guys. So I'll stop the class here. In tomorrow's class, we'll see source, select, and sort transformation. Source transformation, select transformation, sort transformation, sync transformation. All these different transformations we'll see here in tomorrow's class. Okay, all right. Is that clear? All right, guys. Any questions? Anyone? Okay. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to everyone, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Bye, guys. Am I good to close the class? Am I good to close the class? Okay. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Take care.